sign in to an email today. So I'm already on the Google landing page. As we discussed before, if your internet browser doesn't take you immediately there, you can always type Google into that top bar and it'll take you here. So I'm looking for this big blue button on the right side that says sign in. And it's going to give me an option to use my already existing accounts, but I'm going to log into a student account that I created. So this account is henry.test.student@slarts.org. Remember when you're adding your email that we are at slarts.org. I often have students by mistake will put in @slarts.com or they'll put in Gmail. And it's just a habit of getting into for your school account, your name, and @slarts.org. So then I'm going to go into that. It wants the password that I use for this account, which should be that. I'll log on in. So now it wants me to create a new password. Now you would have the same thing. If you put in the ice cream one, you should now have this prompt coming up asking you to create a new password. So I'm going to put one in here. Let's see. Gotta write that down so I don't forget. Right. Yeah, we'll do that. Yep. So I don't forget. I wrote that down in my notes. And then it's going to ask me to do it again. And hopefully those are the same. And I'm in. All right, so I'm into my Google account. I can see it's put an H up here in the circle for Henry. First thing I'm going to do is I want to check in on my Google Classroom today. So I want to see what classes I've been invited to join. And so it says here Google Classroom. Classroom helps classes communicate, save time, and stay organized. And it's asking me, is this me, Henry Test Student? And I am, so I'm going to continue. I'm a student. So here I am. So I've invited myself to this class. So I'm going to go ahead and join my class. And that was super helpful. So the first thing that I did for this class, and that you'll find your teachers will do, is in the stream, I have added the link to a Zoom meeting. This is where you will find the link that will take you to your classroom. And that's going to be really important. The way we organize our classes and filter them is that you have to have be logged in as a Slarts Academy student, an Arts Academy student with a Slarts email. Otherwise, you won't be given access to the Google Classroom. So if I click on this, it should see me. It's going to ask me to open with Zoom. And these are all things you want to test ahead of time because you're going to need to have those in your Google Classroom or on your computer as your Zoom. If you're using a Chromebook from school, it'll know that. And so I don't have this session up and running, which is fine. Otherwise, you would see this starting. So I'm going to go ahead and end and leave that meeting. So that's how you start getting to your classes. I would encourage you to make sure you log in to your Google account and check in on your Google classes and make sure you know what times they are. Have a great weekend and good luck.